Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video entry to LunariaClar's, LunariaClar's, or Claire, as I call her, who's a great fellow YouTuber who recently went over 300 subs, and she's having a giveaway contest. Again, thank you, Claire, for having this contest and giving back to the YouTube movie collector community. I love when people do that. And first of all, I want to say congratulations on getting over 300 subs, and I know you're going to go way past that pretty soon. You're very opinionated. I love that about you. And you do great videos, great out and abouts, and just great subjects. Love you and James's midweek chats. I love those. Always watching those. Those are always great, very interesting to watch. Okay, so and you're also a fellow contributor to the Horoscope 101 channel. Okay, so thank you for being part of that. Okay, and so I'll leave a link to your channel, Claire, somewhere in here, so people can sub to you and enjoy the magic that you do. Okay, and also, I will leave a link to the Horoscope 101 channel, which you're also a part of, and your day is Sunday, okay? And I'll leave a link to that channel somewhere in here so you can watch our reviews. We usually do a theme each week, and it has to do with horror, and I believe this week's theme is serial killers, which is one of my favorites. I have a particular fetish for serial killers, don't ask. Okay, and I have a bunch of books and stuff on serial killers and stuff, and just love the serial killer thing, so it's a really great thing to do. Anyway, back to your contest. Before I ramble on some more, you asked two questions. How did you get started making YouTube videos, who inspired you, and how did you change from the beginning to about now? Okay, I think that's a very interesting question, and I'll attempt to answer it. Okay, the way I started doing this is because I think I was always on YouTube since like 2006 or something like that, but I wasn't making videos or anything. But I think I was looking up a movie or something, and then what happened was in the search thing on the side, I saw a fellow YouTuber, Absolute Sublime One. I talked about this way back when I first started doing this. I saw his first video. I saw a video came up about him talking about movies, about his movie collection. You know, Absolute Sublime One, and then I started watching more of his videos. I saw him talking about movies and stuff in his collection, showing off his collection, and it really fascinated me. He was talking about movies and stuff, which I love. I've loved going to movies and stuff since I was a little kid and stuff, and he was talking about his movie collection and stuff and doing reviews and everything else, and I said, you know what, I like movies, I could do that, so why not just get a camera. And then I went to Best Buy and bought a web camera and started making videos. And like I said, when I first started, I think the biggest difference between then and now is when I first started doing the videos, I used to talk very slow like this, and very low, and very slow, and very, like that, because I wasn't sure, and very slow and methodical, just, because I think I wanted to make everything, which was really ridiculous. And I think even somebody's quoted that watched my videos when it starts said, "Could you please speak up?" And which, so that's why. And then I started going, "Hey, this is Trey Pat," basically like shouting it out until I come to the, until I get used to, I guess, speaking on camera. And then I started speaking more in a more conversational tone, okay, that, when you talk to people, okay. And like I said, Jay was the inspiration, because like I said, I saw his videos and really got into that. And then I started slowly but surely, like I say, buying more Blu-ray movies, and and then I had a contest. And then also Alex, or an AT Slasher Alex, which you probably know who he is. He really was the first one to give me a shout out. Okay, he watched some of my videos. I think I had like 30 subs or something for the longest time, and I thought I would never, even get 100 subs. It was just wasn't happening. I thought, but he gave me a shout out. He was like the first one to do that, and I always appreciate Alex for doing that for me. He did that, and then once he did that, it just started flowing from there, and then I started having contests and stuff, which I love to do, and then I just kind of took off from there and stuff. And I love to be part of this great YouTube movies community. So thank you again, Claire, for having this contest and making me visit that. I love, like I said, from back then, I think I have over 600 videos now, which is, I think, an amazing thing for me, because I think a few years back I wasn't that much of a talker, I guess, unless I really got to know people. But then being on YouTube, I got to be a complete ham. I got to wear the wacky mask and do the wacky impressions and stuff and hold the contest and stuff. And I really love talking movies, and it just exploded from there. So again, thank you for that question. And then you asked the second question. Okay, what's your favorite horror movie? Okay, and I think I've talked about this before, but I'll do it again. Okay, I love horror movies, and ever since I was a little kid, I think the first horror movie that I saw was a movie in school. It was Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. I think you had to pay like, I think it was 35 cents, and you got to go after school after 3, and they set up in the auditorium, and I got to see Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman on the projector, and ever since then, you know, the Wolfman was my favorite character. So obviously, my favorite horror movie is an all-time classic, Lon Chaney Jr. and the Wolfman, the 1941 classic. I absolutely love this movie, mainly except for Lon Chaney Jr.'s performance. You know, basically this is the story of Lawrence Stewart Talbot, who returns home after an estrangement, you know, upon the death of his older brother. Okay, and he reconciles with his father, Sir John Talbot, and during the course of, you know, reuniting with his father, he meets a young engaged woman, Gwen Cutoff, and he kind of flirts with her and asks her out, and basically she goes out with him and a friend, and then he gets, you know, the friend gets attacked, and he, in the course of trying to save his friend from what he thinks is a wolf, he kills it, and then later finding out, of course, that he actually killed Bela the gypsy, who was really a werewolf. Okay, and you know, his mother tells him that you were bitten by the wolf, so since you survived, you're going to become a werewolf too. And it's just a great tale of a man who becomes this creature who, you know, he absolutely hates it, and he, you know, he's fighting against it. He thinks he's going mad, and he wants, you know, he wants to basically end his life, and his father's trying to help him hold on to his sanity. And it's just a classic movie with a great cast: Claude Rains, Lon Chaney Jr. You have who else is in this? I think who else? Lon Chaney Jr., Bela Lugosi, what's his name? Ralph Bellamy's in this. It's just a great cast of actors and a great story and a great tragedy too. And it's just my all-time favorite horror movies, because it's just a classic movie, and you feel so much for Lon Chaney Jr.'s character of Lawrence Stewart Talbot. It's just, you feel so much for him, because he's just a great, you know, he's just like I said, just an ordinary man trying to come home and reconcile with his family, and he meets a girl that he actually falls in love with, but then he gets cursed, and then it's like I said, it's like a Greek tragedy, basically what it is, and it's a great movie. Definitely one of my all-time greats. Definitely worth checking out and owning. I love this. Okay, so Claire, that's my entry into your contest. Okay, and thank you again for giving back. I love when people do that, so thank you very much, and I'll leave a link to your channel in the description box below so people can sub to you and show you some more love. And also I'll leave a link to the Horoscope 101 channel down below so people can check out our videos and check out your videos. Okay, your day is on Sunday, so people will know, and my day is on Saturday. Okay, and it's a great thing. We have 7 people, and it's great. I love doing that. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Claire, and thank you for having this contest. And feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.